Okay, welcome to this week's, this is week 2 of our 3X growth strategy. And guess what? The market has cooperated. Good Lord, I can't talk. So we got a green weekly today after yesterday's massive up day. So we could go ahead and execute our 3X growth strategy. Now, here's something, a little caveat that one of the things we typically do when we're using MarketClub, because these signals aren't, I wholeheartedly do trust the signals, but they're not a guarantee 100% correct. Okay, so sometimes we do get these green weeklies and right away we get a red weekly not too far after it. This one's not as bad. Let's see where I can find one. Let's use this red weekly over here in reverse, and I'll kind of illustrate the point I'm making here. Generally, when I see a trade triangle come out, I wait for confirmation. So in this case, you see how this red trade triangle came out? Before I would trade anything in a bearish position, because that's what that's telling me, I would wait for a confirmation, a couple confirmation days, at least one. But usually we wait for 2. So I would have waited for 2 more down days. And you can see that didn't happen. So waiting for confirmation works. However, the reason I'm not going to do it here is because technically I didn't need to wait for this green weekly to get into this trade to begin with. Our template shows us that I don't need to wait for the green weekly. We were still in a green monthly, so we were still in a bull market. We just happened to be under correction or up under pressure. First it was under pressure, then it was under correction, and now it's kind of moving back to looking like the pressure is over. And we got some significant volume off of the move, so I can pretty much I have a lot of confidence in the move. If we go to our I don't know why on my real trading account I can't see volume on SPX. On my paper trading I can. Okay, so you can see down here volume isn't as high as it was back here, but it's down around where the normal levels. It's actually above where the normal levels are. You can see this red line is a 30-day moving average to volume. And you can see volume obviously picked up because of all that selling. And we had some pretty big buying here too, right? So we had some big buy days and then selling kind of transitioned out. And now we've had some decent buyback days. Not huge, but they've been big enough. Like if the green line was way down here like you see back here, I don't necessarily trust any big move. But yesterday was a huge move to the upside. I have a little bit more conviction in it. I would definitely have conviction if it was a green line like this, but I have a little bit of conviction in it. And because of the nature of what we're trading, I'm okay going ahead and placing this trade. So what I'm going to do, for those of you watching this on YouTube, you're going to get a few tidbits, but for the most part, you're not going to get all the stuff that we share with our students. So, but here's what I'm going to do. We got 445 is what the market's at, and I want to buy the 489, somewhere in there. And I'm going to go as far out as I can. So right now we have the January 2024. Oh, let me change this to single, and I got to change the strikes to all. Okay, so I'm going to look for the 489, which they probably don't have one, so I'll get the 490 here. Okay, so this is where I'm going to buy. Now I have to do a couple things in my account because as you notice over here, I already have call options. And when you have a bunch like this, different strike prices, these are the same calendar dates but different strike prices. It makes it a little bit more, it's not impossible, it just makes it a little bit more challenging to manage it. And one of the goals that I'm trying to do for myself, and I want to teach people, is passive investing. So what's passive investing? Passive investing is like buy and hold, right? When you buy a stock, you don't really monitor that every day. You just passively buy it, and depending on your goals, you're not really monitoring it that much, maybe once a month. Well, options trading, you generally can't do that. because these are contracts and these aren't actually shares, so they expire. So you have to manage them. But the way we do it, because they're so long, 791 days, I don't have to do a whole lot of management here. I really just use MarketClub to manage the trade. I look at when MarketClub gives me a signal that I need to be wary of, like the red weekly. I needed to be wary of a red monthly coming after it, at which point I would have closed these out. But I didn't get that. So now we're back in the trade. So I'm going to do a little housekeeping here. I'm going to do that off camera, and I'll come back and show you what the trades look like. Okay, so stand by. Okay, but now you can see though my, crap, put these in the wrong spot. So let's move these to the right group, which is going to be the 3x growth. And now I have my call options all up in there. Okay, so one of the things I do, so once I have my call options, so I purchase my call options, and now I will go ahead and let me just show you something here. You see I bought them for $29.23, and look at the market. They're already at a 5% loss. This is normal. Okay, the reason for that is I'll give you guys a trick here. One of the things we always teach our students, so this is kind of a nice little free tip. Whenever you're buying or selling something, so if we go, let's just bring this up here. And you can see, so you have a bid and you have an ask price. So you sell at the bid, you buy at the ask, okay? And it generally will always, when you buy something, it'll always pull up with the ask price, $30. And if you notice, there's a mid, and that's in between that buy and ask price. In between the bid and ask is like the mid price. So if you look, $30, right? And 25. Well, what's in between that? 27.50, right? So generally, I can't get them to fill at 27.50. So I just kind of go up a little bit. I'm okay spending a few more dollars so I can get the trade to place. So I might go up in between the bid and, or this mid and this, I don't know what NAT stands for, natural. I don't know what that stands for. Not sure why they didn't just put ask here. But in the financial world, nothing is done so that it's easily recognizable. So that's our goal, is to show you how easy it is to just get rid of the lingo and just common sense. Okay, so anyway, I go in between, and so let me delete that out. So that's what I did, and when I do that, it fills almost immediately. And I will get a loss, but I don't care. Look at this, has got 826 days. This is a long-term strategy. I am not planning on selling this off anytime soon, okay? As opposed to what we're doing over here in MarketClub options. In MarketClub options, I am actually paying attention to these things as they get profitable, because these things only have 98 and 180 days. And based on my 30-day rule, this really only has 68 days. And this really only has 151 days. So those, I need them to move, right? I need the stock to move. And as you can see, these are playing out quite nicely because this trade I placed, last week? I think so. 929 I placed that, so 2 weeks ago. It's already almost at 100% return, which is awesome. And then this one I placed just the other day. This one I placed on the 12th. 3 days ago, it's at a 50% return. So this is the beauty of options, but just, a caveat. It doesn't always work out this way. When I do these kinds of trades, my loss ratio, I usually lose more than I win. But because I manage them the right way, I make money. But you can see those are working out, and those were based on our power stock strategy, which actually worked out well for us. So if we go back to MarketClub here, where's our MarketClub? And you remember we placed those power stock strategy trades when the market wasn't at the plus 100 and green across the board. The opportune time to place these is when that happens. But with the power stock strategy, we have a different way of looking at them. We only choose really strong companies, and they have to meet specific parameters for it to work out. So again, I know I'm not sharing with you guys all the secrets to our templates, and that's because we have people that pay to learn that stuff. So it wouldn't be fair, but I did want to take you on my journey. This is my journey, and show you over the course of the next year how our 3x growth will start working out. So you can see, here's a snapshot of our 3x growth. This is exactly what I just did today on my other account. And you can see, this is one. Let's look at these trades real quick. I'll show you. So I placed this trade, both of these trades, I bought them at 2 separate times back in April and May. Okay, so that's what? June, July, August, September. That's 5 months ago. So in 5 months, I made $4,600. That's how much I made. So that's pretty good, right? I think that's really good to place a trade, and you're going to see how this works out. It's very little management, and you're going to see how these trades just make money for you. Now there are going to be times they're losing trades, but for the most part, because we have more of a bull market than a bear market, these will be winning trades. So, all right, so that's it. We're all set up for our 3x growth. This is week 2, along with our Market Club options, our power stock strategy we have here. I added waste management onto that. On Monday, I will be sifting through for more stocks, and I'll add to this. I won't have more than 5 of these opened at a given time. That'll be the max amount I'll have open. So once I get to 5, I will stop. I keep sifting, and I put different ticker symbols in my my portfolio, but I will stop trading until one of these sells off. And the reason I put them in my portfolio is because once I've sifted this one, like for example, these 2, I've sifted them, they meet my criteria. I'm not going to get rid of them after I exit these trades, unless I'm exiting because they don't meet the template anymore. But as far as being strong companies, I've already done the research. These are strong companies. I don't need to get rid of them. There's nothing in the fundamentals that I've done that shows me these 2 companies are going to go out of business anytime soon. Okay. All right. So that's it, you guys. You take care, and we will see you in next week's 3X growth strategy journey. All right. Take care. Hey, I just wanted to come in here real quick and give you a reminder. If you guys like the videos, please give them a thumbs up, smash that like button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, but also leave a comment down below and let me know what kind of trading experience you have or what you're comfortable doing. If you've traded options before, comments and the like button really help with the YouTube algorithm, and they'll help us out. So smash the like button, leave me a comment below. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified every time we put out a new video. All right, take care.